Hello and a very warm welcome. I need to get something off my chest. In today's video we will be talking Woking based outfit, Mclaren. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit I'm seeing in the F1 community. Talking bullshit about my beloved Mclaren. Give your head a shake. They've made the right decision and they should be applauded. And all the abuse they're receiving online is criminal for making the correct decision. And they're getting hate on them. It's disgraceful. I give you a round of applause for Mclaren for making the right decision. Of course, you're not going to please everyone. Ricciardo fans are going to be furious. But it's a results-based business we're in, and he's not delivered the results. Hence, McLaren have made a decision. But the abuse that McLaren are receiving is crazy. It's criminal. Wow. It's just the world we live in today. So they've made a bold call. They've sacked an underperforming man, and they're getting abuse for it online. It's why? Why? I have no idea. Yeah, McLaren do not deserve this abuse. They should be applauded for making the right decision, in my view. I am a McLaren fan. Nothing would make me more happy than to see this team back at the front where they belong. They shouldn't be scrapping with Alpine for fourth in the Constructors. It doesn't excite me, and I'm sure it doesn't excite you as McLaren fans. But it is what it is. We've had the success of Hakkinen, double world champion. Some strong performances in the 2000s. Hamilton's championship. It's been painful supporting this team, but you support through the good times and bad. And we stick through the good times and bad. The unreliable Honda engine. And they've made steady progress under the leadership of Brown. And Seidel's done a good job. Bit of swapping and swapping of drivers. Hopefully now we basically know that it will be Norris and Piastri. Hopefully they'll stick with that lineup. Stop swapping and swapping. And we can build a foundation to get back to the front. But yeah, the abuse is not right. They've made a bold call. It is a risk because you don't know how Piastri is going to perform. Is he going to come in and be like a Lewis Hamilton? Rookie, first team's McLaren, boom, the rest is history, or is he going to bottle it at the top level? He's had a stellar junior career, but now the pressure's on because he's got to deliver. And if Piastri is 57 points off, he'll be getting the same treatment. It's no witch campaign against Ricciardo. It's a results-based business. I cannot believe the amount of abuse McLaren have received for making a right decision. It is a risk because they've had to pay Daniel Ricciardo off. And they brought in, well, it's not confirmed yet, but it will be Piastri. So, yeah, it's just not right. But it's typical of the world we live in today. 2022, you go on social media, you sit behind your phone or your laptop, and you type whatever you want, abusing this great outfit in McLaren. Give some credit to Daniel Ricciardo. He gave us, well, honestly, that 1-2 at Monza. It was actually quite emotional seeing McLaren back at the front. That's where this team belong. But the facts of the matter are, why have they made this call? Ricciardo is 57 off Norris, and their place, fourth in the Constructors, should be McLaren's with ease. If Norris and Ricciardo were around the same points, McLaren are miles ahead of Alpine. It's not even close. But because Ricciardo's been underperforming, McLaren could end up finishing fifth in the Constructors. And that would be a step backwards. Now, I've got to say, I'm quite disappointed with McLaren this season. I expected a lot more. The car's not exactly amazing. But then you can't really blame the car because Norris is doing a good job. Strategies is sometimes off. I got to say, the one time I remember, like, sticks out like a sore thumb in my head, is Baku. that's when Daniel Ricciardo fans have the right to be angry, because that was bullshit. Ricciardo should have been let through, and he wasn't. And that's another point. Do McLaren favour Lando Norris? Lando Norris is the number one driver at McLaren, so there's an argument. But to abuse this great team for making a right decision is crazy. It's criminal. What are you doing? Typing vigorously away on keybinds, abusing a great team. I mean, what do you want them to do? Daniel Ricciardo had a contract for 23. Give him another year to try and get to grips with a car. And then we're in the same situation next year. You've wasted a year. I honestly, speaking as a McLaren fan, I think they should be applauded for this decision. But the abuse is disgusting. I praise McLaren for making the right decision. I would have actually been probably doing a rant video had McLaren not replaced Ricciardo, because it had to be done. A change was needed for both parties, I think. It's just not worked out for whatever reason. Daniel Ricciardo has not adapted well. Can't get to grips with a car. And they've made a brutal call. We'll wait, see what the future holds. Is it the right call? In my opinion, right now, yes, absolutely. Ricciardo deserved to be sacked. 100%. We see what Piastri will do. But yeah, McLaren should be applauded, not abused. They've made a bold call, and yeah, it's a results-based business. McLaren want the best results, and McLaren want to get back to where they belong, which is the front. Yeah, I applaud them for their decision. Comment down below your thoughts on the situation. Do McLaren deserve abuse? Yeah, interesting. Comment down below. We'll always reply.